Friends, I had the most exciting time when my friend JP from JP Budget Collecting came to visit his first real trip through California, and I got all the videos for you. Welcome to John's Comics with Friends. I am John, and I had a friend here with me where I live in Southern California, and we tried to do all kinds of classic tourism California stuff. If you saw some of the live streams on JP's channel or mine, those are linked down below. But he went through some of the books he collected when he was here, some of the places and things he saw and did. So hopefully you got to hear a little bit about it, but I've got the videos now to show kind of the fun stuff we went through and did together. So yeah, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it, brothers and sisters, because I'm a California native. I love this area. I love when friends come to visit. There's so much to see and do outside of comic funds because there's definitely shops and things to do. But JP had a short period of time here. So let's kick it off with what he mentioned to me that he really loves when he goes to a new city, going to the baseball games and seeing what's going on at those stadiums. He's been to many different stadiums across the country. He had never been to Angel Stadium, and there was a game at 1 o'clock. He landed at 10 o'clock. So we got to a midday game in the middle of the week, and this is what it looked like.
I think he's here.
Hey! Who's recording? You're recording? I'm recording. We're both recording. Yeah, that's right. It's what happens when you get two YouTubers together. Everything's got to be content. Everything's got to get made. But he was also really tired. Poor guy got up 0 dark 30 to catch that morning flight out to make it here in time for that game. But it was a whole lot of fun, and I'm glad he enjoyed it. He also is a big fan of national parks, and I know a lot of his time was spent up north, Yosemite, Kings Canyon, Sequoia. But we also did Joshua Tree out in the desert here, a national park that is maybe somewhat overlooked for some of the natural desert beauty that it might have. So we went out there together. So here's a little glimpse of Joshua Tree. It's hard to capture it because it is a very unique kind of stark beauty all its own. And if you've never been to a beautiful desert national park, there's so many great ones in New Mexico and in Utah. But Joshua Tree is a beautiful one, and I had a good time showing him around there a little bit. Let's go Comic hunting. We went to two shops. My LCS had a dollar bin sale, and we definitely cruised there a bunch. But then we also went to another shop called Comics, Tunes, and Toys. So Comics TNT and then my LCS Nuclear Comics. We visited both. Yes, had to go and get the In-N-Out burger, the double animal style. Definitely happy to have been part of that journey for JP. And yes, he gave a big thumbs up to the burger. Didn't love the fries as much, but the shake and the burger, that's what it's really all about. Yeah, a lot of fun. I appreciated JP being willing to go along for a day of shopping that he wasn't necessarily planning for. And then lastly, of course, you come to California, never been to Disneyland, we have to kind of try to make that happen. We even hung out with a friend you might catch in here. So let's take a look at JP going to Disneyland. Yeah, man. And that was JD from Raging Cajun Comics there at the end. He is another local buddy who is a huge Disney fan, and I try to get him to come along whenever I go if possible. I've been to Disneyland with him, I think, 3 times now. Maybe he'll have to fact check me on that one, but he's just a great friend and somebody who is makes Disneyland even more special when you go along. But yeah, great time. This was such a wonderful experience, and having JP come along and getting to be a bit of a tourist in my own state was a wonderful treat. And I appreciate JP letting me be tour guide and tag along with him on at least about half of his journey. But there you go, friends. That was JP's trip to California. I want to say a quick thank you to my channel members, these people that help keep the StreamYard lights on around here, because that ain't cheap. It ain't cheap, friends. And these friends make that all possible, and I hugely appreciate their support in keeping the channel up and running. They are also entered each month to win prizes, and if you hit that join button and you become a channel member, you can win the monthly giveaway, variant comics, trade paperbacks. You get to pick from all these fun things, and I send them out to you. So one person every month gets the chance to win. But you did the best part. You hung around to the end. You hit the like button. I hope you've subscribed to the channel, and then you'll be back here next time.